Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We just had some technical difficulties here. Sorry for the stream to get cut or anything else. Sorry about that, folks. We're back. We just had some technical difficulties here. Apologies about that. Sorry, just something just was happening, and I apologize. Just had to get that straight. Thank you for still being here with us. But we're gonna go into our next match, as it is the Nightmare Connection's own Alex Perez taking on our SCW champion, Golden Joe West. And I gotta say, folks, I just pray that there aren't any interruptions and we can finally have our champion have a match that isn't an impromptu tag match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brotherhood from Austin, Texas. Weighing in at 195 pounds, Alex Perez.
Death Proof Alex Perez of the Nightmare Connection has had a bit of an ups and downs here. Going forward, losing the tag team title match at SCW Showdown Rumble in the Bronx. But last week, if you saw, there was an impromptu tag match as Jay Omega was supposed to go up against Joe West. And Kevin Youngblood came out, attacked Joe West, only to go straight after Jay Omega. Rough shot. Joe West comes in the ring to defend Jay Omega, but outside of that, we had the slimy emo Eddie Guerrero come in and defend his captain. And see now, but ladies and gentlemen, as you know before, as the screen goes gold, it is a sight to behold, straight from the trailer parks of Duval.
From Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 213 pounds, the World Wrestling Champion, the Prodigy, Joe West.
Golden Joe West makes his appearance with the SCW World title around his waist. It is a beautiful sight to behold, as we see Golden Joe finally having a wrestling match that isn't an impromptu tag match. And like I was saying before, Alex Perez came out and to even the odds, and we got an impromptu tag match where Joe West and Jay Omega teamed up to take on the Nightmare Connection, a team of Kevin and Alex. And Kevin and Alex won by pinning the Timb God himself. But now, this is an old rivalry going back for the early days, as Alex Perez looking to take on Joe West. And here we go. The champ says he is going to be open to having competitions, but he has had nothing but interruptions, as Alex Perez looking to get an advantage early, but Joe West not having any of that, putting the kibosh to it. But Joe, since winning this title, I am going to point out, Joe, since winning this title, has been in matches more so than our previous champion, the man he defeated in a triple threat to become SCW champion, and that was JT Money, which I'm going to tell you he is in the he is recuperating in the hospital from a little bit of head trauma and body injuries. Hope we get well soon, JT Money. See Joe West attacking Alex Perez. And Joe West knees to Alex Perez. Joe West taking out Alex after the cheap shot Alex took on Joe West in that tag match last week. Like I said, the Nightmare Connection picked up a victory, but will they be able to pick up 2 victories here tonight? Elbow drop to Alex. But again, Joe West says he wants to be a fighting champion. But here's the problem with that. Every match Joe West has had up since becoming champion has literally been interrupted as you see Alex Perez dodge whatever Joe West had was cooking. And Alex just tries to throw Joe West out. Joe stops in his tracks. But so does Alex. Both these two know each other very well. Let me see a plant by Alex Perez. But Joe West has had many matches this week. Oh my God. We got the blackout from Alex Perez, and he goes for the pin. Oh my God, is he gonna pin the champion? 1, 2, kick out at 2. My God, I thought Alex was gonna pin the champ. And this is, let me remind you folks, this is a non-title match. Alex Perez, end is nigh. The end is nigh, he hits it. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Joe West kicks out at 2. My goodness. And Alex trying to keep the champ down. And Joe doing what he can to get back on the attack here, but missing that kick. Alex dodges it. And Alex goes to the ropes. Nice drop kick. Basement drop kick to Joe. But like I was saying earlier, Joe West tries to do everything he can to have a match, but he was interrupted, especially one returning Sebastian, the Vibe God, continues to check the vibes of Poison Rana from Alex Perez to Joe West. And Joe could be out. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. My goodness, Alex Perez and Joe West have a small history. And Alex has always brought it to Joe. What's Joe West got planned here? Could he be going for that Mr. Grand Slam out of the corner? Looks like he's gonna. Will he get it? There's the first part. He gets that. And he gets all of it. Mr. Grand Slam is hit. And he goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. These two have had matches dating back as far as when we started here in SCW. Back when some folks may know us as WGW. But these two have gone on and had wars. Alex is, like, I want to say these two men have tied matches here with each other. But Joe West being champion now. Joe West could be going for that white trash bash. Oh, white trash bash, he hits it. We got a pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, 2.9999. Alex Perez kicks out of the white trash bash. And Alex Perez doing what he can to get that win for the Nightmare Connection. And you got to figure, if he picks up this win, he definitely deserves a title shot against Joe West. Oh, we got another blackout. Is another blackout coming? Yes, blackout. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Holy hell. Alex Perez coming out of the slums, and he's going to go up top again. The end is nigh. He misses. Joe West avoids the end is nigh because that would have been his gooseman have been cooked. Joe West with a sling blade into a drop kick. Joe West going back to the corner, setting up for another white trash bash. Will he get it? Yes, white trash bash to Alex Perez, and Alex could be out. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, your SCW champion, Joe West. What a hell of a contest. Alex Perez did what he could to keep the champ down. But Alex is just another victim for your golden champion with 2 white trash bashes keeping Alex down. That second one, though, ending it. But we could have seen that because I figured if Alex would have hit that blackout into the end is nigh, it would have been curtains for the champion, but the champion showing you why he is your champion.
Winner, the Prodigy, Joe West.
And what the hell is this? Joe celebrating. And Sebastian, what the hell? Sebastian showing the size of strength, and these two are going at it. Sebastian coming out, being the thorn in Joe West's side for the longest. And Sebastian says he's the next man up, and Joe West taking it to Sebastian, fighting him off. And I'm going to tell you now, folks, this is a first for Joe West. Every time Sebastian's came down to interrupt anything for Joe, Joe has always been on the receiving end of an ass whooping as the reps break it up. And these two have a hell of a history. And you figure Sebastian's next move is to go after Joe for that World Wrestling Championship. And time will only tell here going forward who will be Joe's next opponent for that championship. Speaking of which, we have a rematch of sorts as the super tough Dr. Antonio Hurtt will be facing off against the natural Issac Murphy, and I gotta think that this may have something to do with Issac Murphy's victory over Lil Bill last week. And if you saw us last episode, Lil Bill came out and had his match against Issac Murphy. Issac Murphy won that. Issac Murphy went to go shake the hand of Bill, and Bill said enough of that and clocked Issac Murphy, put his ass smooth out. That was some aggression I have not seen from Bill since he won the television championship over James Lee, and Little Bill had had enough. Issac Murphy slandered this man's career, his family, and that's where he drew the line. But now, Antonio Hurtt sticking up for his friend, going back and going after Issac Murphy, and here we go. As you see the super tough doctor in the ring, waiting for Issac Murphy, and Issac just walking. Issac not having any of the super tough, and there's Bill! Bill right behind Issac Murphy! Bill not having any of that! Bill throws Issac Murphy into the ring! Issac Murphy trying to cower his way out! And Antonio Hurtt and Issac, and here we go, the ref. I am beside myself. Bill has just shown up and putting Issac Murphy back in the ring to face off against the doctor. My goodness, Bill has had enough of Issac Murphy's shit. And I gotta tell you folks, I don't blame him. That light-skinned giant has been a thorn in many of folks' side, but has been silent since leaving the hands of the Pharaoh and becoming Giza's new favorite. But let's see if Giza will be with him in this match against a man that he lost to before, and Dr. Antonio Hurtt. And Antonio going for, like, just beating the hell out of Issac. Oh, nice neck breaker from Issac Murphy. Antonio going for a suplex here. No! Goes in and reverses that into an arm bar. Reverses it into an arm bar. And Issac Murphy trying to get out of it. But again, the doctor reverses that and puts it into a stretch. Stretching that other arm and breaking it. Oh my goodness. The doctor is taking it to Issac Murphy, and Murphy may have been underwhelmed here. Maybe overwhelmed, excuse me. Taking on the doctor. And Issac Murphy getting out of that. He doesn't want to be any of those holds that the doctor holds up. What's Murphy got planned here? Murphy hitting the ropes. Oh my God! Vicious knee strike to the doctor. The doctor slow to get up. but reversal. Isaac tries to go for a clothesline, and the doctor wakes up and reverses it. Antonio Hurtt pulling Isaac Murphy up, going for these quick kicks combos. Isaac Murphy getting out of that. Isaac just got to continuously not let the doctor control this match. As you see here, Isaac with the reversal. Isaac suplex, keeping the doctor off his feet. Isaac does not want to be locked into any of those maneuvers that the doctor has. Unless we got his, now the clothesline. Clothesline combos into a corner. Splash! Isaac hits the ropes, ducks. Isaac, another clothesline, and the kip up. What agility and athleticism from the Natural. As the Natural throws the doctor into the corner. And we go for a big boot, and the doctor scouts that and gets out of the way. What the hell is Isaac Murphy doing? Showing off that athleticism again. Wow. Isaac Murphy. Oh, spine buster, courtesy of Double A. Arn Anderson. Isaac with the chest chops, keeping the doctor off of his feet. Isaac Murphy taking the doctor to the corner. Isaac taking the knees. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Syndicate Championship Wrestling's Saturday Showdown. You are now watching Isaac Murphy taking on the super tough Dr. Antonio Hurtt. And Hurtt grabbing his face and Isaac climbing the top rope. This match is actually kind of delivered. Isaac with the knee drop, but misses. The doctor doing what he can, stretching out those limbs of Isaac Murphy. The doctor going for that kick that we've seen before to the arm. And we got the doctor's orders locked into the center of the ring. Will this be it for Isaac Murphy? Will he tap again? Will he tap again? Isaac Murphy doing what he can to just survive there. And Isaac survives it, but we got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. My goodness, that's the first time we see the doctor's orders applied and be applied in the center of the ring with no rope breaks. And that move is usually devastating. But maybe the doctor needs to do some calibrations and figure this out. And he hits a knee drop to the arm. Isaac Murphy tries to go for a drop kick here. Doesn't get it. Isaac. The doctor stopped in his tracks with his strikes. Isaac throwing the doctor to the corner. We finally get that big boot from Isaac. Isaac going for the pinfall. 2. Kick out at 2. Isaac is beside himself, wondering why that wasn't a 3. Keeping the doctor down. Isaac going to the corner. Could be setting up for that rope kick. Rope kick hits. He gets all of it, and the doctor could be out. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.999. The doctor survives the rope kick. Delivered from Isaac Murphy, and Isaac again beside himself, saying that the doctor should be discredited. But the doctor getting back up. Oh, man. And Isaac Murphy, again, going to the ropes with a clothesline. Springboard clothesline to the doctor. And Isaac looks like he's had enough. Isaac looks like he's had enough of the doctor's shenanigans, as the doctor has been telling Isaac that he's going to tap all over again. What's Isaac got planned here? Attacking the leg of the doctor. Antonio Hurtt. This is the first time we've really seen Antonio out like this. The doctor getting slow to get up. Isaac setting up for another rope kick. Will he get it? Yes, he gets it. Rope kick again. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.9. The doctor survives another rope kick. What does Isaac have to do to keep the doctor out of this? My goodness. 2 rope kicks from Isaac Murphy, and the doctor is still alive. The doctor throws him out like yesterday's garbage. this match, man. This match, both these men are very talented, but the Doctor, I want to point out, the Doctor has only lost to one man, and that was Aiden Alexander. But when we see the Doctor's second loss here against a familiar opponent, and Issac Murphy doing what he can to keep the Doctor out, taking the legs out of the Doctor. Issac Murphy just taking the legs out of the Doctor, knowing that he can't do that punt move out of the corner again. As Issac Murphy, the ref's count is up to 6, and Issac Murphy gets back into the ring, breaking the ref's count, getting out of the ring, going right after the Doctor again. Is he going to put him back in the ring, or is he just going to straight up attack him? And he's just straight up bombing these attacks. Issac Murphy, my goodness, showing a side of aggression we hadn't seen from Issac Murphy since his debut in SCW. My goodness, the sheer violence coming from the big man. And the Doctor could be out. The chat's saying that light skins are making a comeback, and I'm not, and I don't blame them. Issac Murphy throwing the Doctor back into the ring. What's Issac Murphy stalking Antonio Hurtt here? Antonio needs to get the momentum back on his side. We got another spine buster from Issac Murphy. Planting the Doctor. We got a pinfall here. 2. Kick out at 2. The Doctor not giving up. The Doctor not giving up from these attacks. And it looks like he was trying to go for another going for another road kick, but he missed. The Doctor. Oh my goodness, the Doctor getting the lock in. Will this be it? Will this be it? Will the Doctor have Issac Murphy tap again? Will the Doctor have Issac Murphy tap again? He's reaching back. Oh my God, Issac Murphy's surprisingly attacked. He gets up. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. This match, my goodness, folks. That is 2 times we've seen the Doctor's orders applied. We got the checkup. Will we see the malpractice? Will we see it? Malpractice hits. Malpractice hits, and that could be it for Issac Murphy. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Dr. Antonio Hurtt. What a hell of a match, folks. My word. What a hell of a match. We see 2 road kicks, and I'm going to say he went for it again, and had he would have gotten it, I think the Doctor would have been down. But the Doctor survives. The Doctor survives, getting a win again over Issac Murphy, as he did not tap.
Winner, Dr. Antonio Hurtt.
The Doctor went for the Doctor's orders to try to get Issac Murphy to tap. Issac did not tap, but he did succumb to the malpractice. And folks, man, this rivalry, that was a hell of a match, folks. I can't wait to see what we have down the road from that and what's next for the Dr. Antonio Hurtt. But Issac Murphy has got to be blaming Bill for this. You got to think he has to be. He had this match. He was trying to avoid this match all over again, and Bill said, nah, nuts to that, as he came down to the ringside and threw Issac Murphy into the match to have this match against a man who has had his number since his debut, and he continues to have it. But you got to think that Issac Murphy's going to make Bill answer for his crimes. Speaking of crimes, it is time for our main event of the evening, as the cult leader, Kevin Youngblood, of the Nightmare Connection, will face off against the Timb God, J. Omega. And folks, this match will be a brutal one. But don't forget, J Omega actually has, since the rebirth here of SCW, J Omega has had a winning record against Kevin Youngblood, beating him 2 matches, singles competition. However, in a tag team setting, Kevin Youngblood has beaten J Omega twice himself. But this is going to be a different competition because both these men absolutely can't stand each other. Enough of me talking. Let's get down to the ring. And making his way down to the ring now, you see the lights going off and the fans have their cameras, phones out, shining the lights. It is the one, the only Kevin Youngblood, the villain himself, making his way down to the arena, showing the light to his opponents and followers. Again, Kevin has been on a hot streak as of late in singles competition, but let's see what happens here going forward as he faces an old foe in J Omega. As you got to think that this will probably, while this match is a sanctioned one, as you're looking to have this match go on, it looks like this match just is going to be a fight, folks. It's not going to be a wrestling match. I'm going to tell you this right now. These two, I've said it before and I've said it again, these two absolutely hate each other. This rivalry goes back as far as the early days of SCW when we were known as WGW. Kevin Youngblood was WGW champion, faced off against J Omega and put J Omega away. Kevin Youngblood's always stated, saying that he's always respected the in-ring talent of J Omega, but absolutely hated his guts as a person. Fast forward to that, it's like it seems that all that respect has gone out of the window as Kevin Youngblood is looking to end the life of J Omega, and at this point, when the police don't get involved, as you see, he's blowing out the light to be let in. The villain himself menacingly doing what he can to get under the skin of his opponents. And as of late, that skin has been J Omega's, and it has been working because Jay has been off of his game. But one thing can be said about the toughest son of a bitch here in SCW. The Dipset captain himself, the Timb God, has had enough of what he says, the Sleepy Time Commander. He is looking forward to crushing his opponent. A guy who he had respect for in the past, but again, I believe that respect is long gone.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 236 pounds, J Omega.
J Omega bringing his way down to the arena, and I'm really surprised he's not charging to attack Kevin Youngblood, as you see Kevin getting out of the ring away from J Omega. This man, J Omega, calm, cool, and collected, but you gotta wonder, he's stored up that anger to take out an opponent whom he hates, but I want to suspect that he takes very seriously, as this man has been getting threats from Kevin Youngblood. And the only way J Omega responds to threats is with his fist and those Timbs. Jay is hyped, ready to take on his opponent and Kevin Youngblood. And I'm going to tell you now, folks, I don't think, regardless what happens today, I do not think that this will be over between these two. One, a pure wrestler, a technical wizard in Kevin Youngblood going up against a brawler in J Omega. Kevin telling Jay to come on, and Jay staying calm and cool as collected. But these two, here we go. That ref rings the bell, and here we go. Jay throwing hands early with the drop kick. Jay throwing hands early, getting Kevin off of his feet. Jay going up to the top rope. Kevin scouting this. Kevin still gets hit. Jay is bringing all the offense, getting Kevin out of here early. And Kevin scouts that and reverses it. Kevin now getting on his opponent, now getting on his strikes. Kevin with those quicker strikes. And like I said, these two, they know each other so well, but hate each other so much. It's crazy because these two could really have been friends in a past life. But J Omega is taking everything he can to keep this man down, and he's going after an armbar. I want to remind you folks, he beat Kevin with an armbar when in their first match back here in Syndicate Championship Wrestling. Shocking the world. Shocking the world here in SCW with maneuvers we haven't seen J Omega do before. Kevin with the side, the breaking the sides of J Omega. We got the elbow drops. There's two. Kevin goes for a third one. No, disrespectfully wipes the face of his shoe on the J Omega's foot on face, and J Omega getting tossed into the corner here, which Kevin got planned. Kevin drop kick to the back to J Omega. Jay gets right up. Like I said, these two know each other so well. The history between these two is something else. What's Kevin got planned here? Kevin, snake eyes to the top. Snake eyes to the ropes. And Kevin stomping out the back of J Omega. Now the face stretching out that arm. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Syndicate Championship Wrestling Saturday Showdown. You are watching the main event of the evening as you were watching J Omega take on Kevin Youngblood of the Nightmare Connection, and these two have been looking to fight for the longest. Kevin with the reversal. Nice chop. Kevin throwing Jay to the corner. Again, Jay avoiding all of that. We got a pile driver to Kevin Youngblood, and he might be out. Kevin, which Jay got planned here. Jay telling Kevin to get up. Could be that punt. Oh no, missile drop kick. And Jay goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. As Jay thought he was gonna put away Kevin Youngblood here. And Kevin reverses. Kevin again going after the back of J Omega. Again, these folks, the hate that you will want to think of this. This is the SCW's rivalry of Tupac and Biggie, Jay-Z and Nas. This hate is there because the respect sure damn well isn't. As Kevin's trying to get this match into his pace, into his groove, because he knows he's going to have to keep J Omega down and stay away from those strikes. As Kevin's trying to get him ready to apply what could be that sharpshooter. But we all know J Omega knows to avoid that sharpshooter at all cost. And as I say this, we got the sharpshooter applied. Sharpshooter applied in the center of the ring. Sharpshooter applied. Will Jay get out of this? Will Jay get out of this? The damage is being done. And Jay powers out of the sharpshooter. He cannot take another one of those. Ooh, nice chop to the back and a kick to the front. Both men want to avoid each other's finisher as much as possible because one zookeeper can put you out of it. But again, folks have tapped out to that sharpshooter many a times, and J Omega is one of them. As you see, Kevin Youngblood is busted open here from Jay Omega. Jay gets reversed. Kevin going after the lower back of Jay Omega again, peppering that back to get ready for another sharpshooter. Showing disrespect, like I said, and now Kevin stalking his opponent with the boots. Stomps, vicious stomps to Jay Omega. It's Kevin. Now Kevin throws Jay Omega into the corner. What's this? Kick to the back. Will this be Third Eye Destroyer? Third Eye Destroyer, and that could be it. We got a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Third Eye Destroyer did not put Jay Omega away. And what's this? Kevin getting ready, stalking Jay Omega. We could see a Dream Crusher. No! Jay Omega avoids and goes for that punch. Oh, Insecurity. Jay Omega avoids the Dream Crusher. And Kevin with a clothesline, a lariat of some sort, keeping Jay off of his feet. And Kevin pulling Jay to the center of the ring here. What's he could be? Could be going for another sharpshooter, and Jay avoids it. Jay could go for that Zookeeper. No. What's Jay got planned here? Jay. Oh. Jay showing up his wrestling prowess. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 1. Not even a 2 count. Not even a 2 count here. Jay Omega throwing Kevin to the corner. My God. Will we see a coast to coast? Will we see a coast to coast from Jay Omega? Jay stumbling to get to the corner. Jay putting his body on the line to hit this coast to coast. And Kevin trying to get out. Kevin. Jay prays to his gods. Jay. Coast to coast. Tim's to those faces. And Kevin could be out. Kevin. There's a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.9999. My word. Kevin Youngblood kicks out of the coast to coast. Jay could go for that Zookeeper. And Jay throwing Kevin to another corner, and Kevin gets out of it. Kevin powers out of that. What's Kevin got? Welcome to Toronto. Backbreaker. And he's peppering that back again of Jay Omega. And I'm going to tell you now, folks, if he gets locked into that sharpshooter submission, it may be over for Jay, because he cannot keep taking these shots to the back like this. The knee strikes, the kicks, all of it. Oh, my God. Vicious. Jay back on his feet. You got to wonder, why is he not gone for the Zookeeper here yet? Oh, he goes for the Zookeeper and misses. Kevin gets out of the way of the Zookeeper. Kevin power bombs. 1. If we go to multiple, there's 2. We get another one, and 3. 3 power bombs. Kevin pulling Jay Omega again away from the ropes. And we got another sharpshooter. Will this be it? Sharpshooter. Can Jay Omega get to the ropes? Can Jay Omega get to the ropes? He taps out. Jay Omega taps out. My word. Kevin Youngblood is your winner. Wow. As you see Kevin celebrating into the ring. Kevin looking and straight up going after Jay Omega. My God. The hate between these two. Kevin stomping Jay out, and the ref trying to break it up, and the ref can't break it up. Kevin proceeded to stomp out Jay Omega. My God. The hate that these two have knows no bounds, and Kevin puts away his familiar foe. And ladies and gentlemen, what's going to be next for us? Next week, you will be able to see Landon Kelly defend that television championship against Aiden Alexander, excuse me. Will the world championship be defended? We will find out next week. Tune in on this same Twitch stream. We will see you guys next Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. Take care, everyone. We love you. Have a nice one.